I've never heard of deliberate cold exposure being used to liberate white blood cells in that way, but it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's largely mechanical.
It is, and it also may seem to be mechanical in terms of locking that heat in. So one of the things that I always was puzzled about is I don't know how many people are able to really get their core body temperature up to 102.2. I mean, it's possible. You'd have to really try to do it. And then I came across a paper that was incredible. And this was a paper where they actually looked at mice, which, by the way, I looked this up. They actually have the same target temperatures that humans have, and also hamsters. And again, the same target temperature. And what they showed in this, they looked at the innate immune system and the signaling that's required for the secretion of interferon. And they looked at STAT and JAK. These were the two areas or signaling. And what they showed was essentially that whereas before I had told you that you had to go up to 39 degrees Celsius to get a 10-fold increase in interferon secretion, what they did was they looked at 36, 37, 38, and 39, and they saw a jump going from 37 to 38. So in other words, at 38 degrees, which is only 100.4 Fahrenheit, there was a dramatic increase in the signaling in probably 6 or 7 different areas of the STAT and the JAK system signaling. When they did further analysis, they said, what's going on here? Is it the lack of breakdown of mRNA? What's actually happening? This is the conclusion that they came to after they did all the molecular studies. It was simply just the increase in temperature that was causing an increase in transcription in the nucleus.
Transcription of
the proteins.
Leading to more interferon.
Correct. So we're talking about not the transcription of the protein interferon, but the transcription of the factors that regulate the increase in interferon. Yeah. So it was basically transcription in the nucleus is actually upregulated itself by nothing else other than temperature.
I love it. One thing that people might want to play with a little bit, although they should be careful, right? If you're pregnant, forget the sauna for a while. If you're
absolutely,
everyone has different thresholds for heat tolerance and cold tolerance, but spend a little time in a Russian banya and you'll soon realize that they all wear these like wool hats.
Yes.
And you might think, oh, well, that's just going to heat you up more. No, it insulates you against the heat.
Oh.
And so you can stay in much longer because the signal to get out, like that it's quote unquote too hot, is a brain signal first.
Oh, wow.
Which makes sense, right?